Today I'm here talking to you all about consistency. Consistency is basically just practice, right? When we practice something and we stay consistent with it, we improve, right? It can be with your health, can be with stuff that you're doing at work, could be sports, anything, meditation, anything that you're working on. When we do something consistently, and we continue to practice it, we get better, right? It improves that area of our life. So thanks for being here. I've got 5 tips, 5 steps I'm going to walk you through on how you can improve and build more consistency in your routines. Okay, and they might not be what you think. So stick around and check this out. So again, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Christy Ware. I'm a health coach, speaker, and author. And today we're talking all about consistency. All right, so first thing I want you to do, if you're struggling to find, to make and carve out the time for consistent actions, first thing you can do is make a list. I want you to make a list of the habits, the routines, the things that you would like to be doing that you might not be doing right now. And when I say that, I don't want you to make a list of 100 things. I want you to pick the top 5. Let's start with there. Let's pick the top 5 things that you would like to start to change, to build more consistency and do more often in your life. So that could be going for a walk every day. That could be switching your coffee to maybe tea, right? You're trying to make a habit change. That could be eating more vegetables during the day. It could be meditating every morning, right? Whatever it is, make a list of those 5 things that you would love to change, those things that you want to improve, the habits you want to change, and write them down. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to do. The second thing you're going to do is choose one of those things, not all 5, just one, and we're going to take action on that one thing. When we choose 5 things and we want to change them all, which is great, it's good to have those goals, it's good to have the focus where we want to go, but if we try to change them all at once, we can become paralyzed, we can not do any of them because we feel overwhelmed, right? So we want to choose one of those things from your list, and you want to take action on that. Okay, so I want you to think about what that thing's going to be for you. So hopefully you're doing this, you got your pen and paper, you're writing your things down. We want to take action on one thing, right? Not all 5, just one. How do we take action? Well, the first thing you can do is schedule it. So that's step number 3. We want to schedule it. We want to plan for it. We want to pop it in our schedule. We want to pick the day that we're going to start this new habit, right? To create that momentum, to create that consistency. We want to put it on the calendar. We make plans with the doctor. We go to the dentist. We go for a massage. We make dates with all kinds of other people. This is a date with yourself, right? This is a date with you. So you're saying, I'm going to do this on this day. Right? If you're someone who makes New Year's resolutions, maybe you're going to start this on January 1st or January 2nd. If you're somebody who the date doesn't matter, it's more about where you're at in your body and how you feel, and that's really where you go with what changes you want to make, set that date for yourself. Get your mind thinking about what you want to change and make a plan to do it, right? Most times we need a little lead time before we make a change. Especially big things, like if someone's trying to quit smoking or they're trying to stop drinking or we're trying to kick the chocolate habit. I speak for myself there. It takes some planning, right? It takes some planning. We got to clear that stuff out of the house. We got to get the mindset on board to say, yes, I'm going to make that change, and we want to do that on this day, right? So consistency, it comes with making the plan. So plan for it, schedule it in your calendar, put it on your calendar, know when you're going to do it. That will help you do it, right? Make it happen. Step number 4, when that day comes, when you are wanting to make that habit change, when you're starting to put that new thing into place, sometimes we get I don't want to do that. Oh, that sucks. Why did I plan that? Why am I doing this, right? We forget what the why behind it. I encourage you to do it anyways. Do it for that day anyways. Because when you do, and you feel better about yourself, you feel better about the choice, the change, you're going to do day 2, and you're going to do day 3, and that momentum is going to continue. Right? So that's step 4. Do it anyways. I have a theory and an idea of when people come to see me for coaching, usually it's fitness. They come to see me and I tell them 5 minutes in, if you absolutely hate this, then you should move on. No problem. We'll stop, you move on. Guess what? They never stop, right? They've got 5 minutes in, they're like, what the heck? I'll finish. I feel good. My happy hormones are going and I feel good about myself. I'm going to keep doing it. Right? The same thing happens with lots of other habits. If you do it once and it feels good, the likelihood of you doing it again is very good. Okay, so that's step number 4. Do it even if you don't feel like it. Try it anyway and see what happens. Okay, the result just might surprise you. And the final step, the final takeaway here. Focus on the process. we can easily get caught up when we're trying to make a change. We're on a health journey, we're on a fitness, whatever we're looking at here in our lives. We can really easily get caught up in the struggle of getting to where we want to go, and we forget that all the steps that take us there are really part of the journey. They're the thing that lights us up. We feel accomplished when we do those things consistently. We continue to practice those things that feel challenging. We start to feel better, right? And the reward at the end, it's nice to get there, but it's all the little steps along the way. If you continue to focus and celebrate all those steps, when you get to that reward, it's going to feel great, right? And if we get it's too challenging, or we feel like we're struggling too much, it's really easy to stop that momentum and pack it in and not get to the result. So sometimes the journey can be challenging, but those challengings are what help us grow, right? They help us learn more about ourselves, and they help us get to where we want to be. And so the journey is super important, and we want to focus on that too, not just the reward or the result where you're going. Okay? So 5 steps. 5 steps to build more consistency in your life. First thing, make a list of 5 things. 5 things you want to change, right? Just 5, not 10, just 5. Second thing, we're going to pick one of those things that we're going to tackle today. The third thing we're going to do is we're going to schedule it. We're going to plan for when we're going to make that change. We're going to get our mindset on board. That's number 3. Step 4, when that day comes, and you feel like you don't want to do it anyway. Push yourself to do it anyway. Give it a day. Try it. See what happens. And number 5, step 5, is to focus on the process, right? Don't get too caught up in where you're going and the end result. Focus on the present, day-to-day stuff that you're doing that's going to get you there, and celebrate the wins along the way. I hope this was helpful for all of you. Those of you listening, thank you for being here. If you are finding that you are struggling to find consistency in your life, and you need someone to hold you accountable, you need someone to say, hey, this is the path, right, to get you where you want to go, and you need someone to keep you motivated to get there, please reach out. I do 30-minute free breakthrough calls. Happy to jump on a call with you. We'll figure out where you are today, where you want to be, and how we stay consistent with where we want to go, okay? So I'm happy to do that. Reach out to me, send me a private message, drop a comment below if this is resonating for you and or you want to jump on a call, and I'm happy to make that happen. All right, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.